Welcome, Aquarius. I was just asking my inner child little girl about Aquarius and if she wanted to stay or go to her secret little place. And she was signaling to me to drink more water, which was perfect for Aquarius, right? Because you're the water bearer. And when I said water bearer, she was batting up like Yogi Berra. So it's kind of funny. So baseball is coming up as well. And the water bearer and amethyst came up for you guys, which I believe is your stone. And Aquarius literally breaks down to aqua and rias, which means the emotion of laughter, right? Water and laughter. So let's see what's going on for Aquarius this October going into November 2023. We have the Rider-Waite mini and main deck for the main read and the clarifiers. And then we're going to do the oracles here at the end, messages of love. And we're going to start to set the tone with Shaman Dreams here. And let's leave that there. And let's see what's going on. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. All the decks have been pre-shuffled. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit more. It was actually 3/18 when the video started, which is my half birthday. And that's the 3 of the Empress, the 18 of the Moon. Perhaps some abundance and romance could be coming up with that as well. That's also Taurus and Cancer energies. All right, so for Aquarius, October 2023. What do you need to know for the best and highest good of all is concerned? For Aquarius, October 2023. All right, so we have these guys coming up. This came up for Capricorn, I believe it was yesterday. Unless it was Sagittarius, I can't remember. But we have the Drifter. Number 14 is Sagittarius energy. That's the Temperance card of patience and balance, that higher love, taking one step at a time. But there's that energy of channeling here as opposed to the peripheral vision, having a very channeled perspective. Experiencing life as it comes, floating down the river, kind of with your blinders on, right? Not having to see the distractions around you. Just calmly floating with no one bothering you, being very patient with yourself here. And then we have the Fool's Embrace here, transmuting pain. I always get super fly here with this guy. 22 is the Fool, the open heart and that leap of faith, and Aries energy. And perhaps you're taking that leap, perhaps the fly on the wall. This reminds me too of the childhood poem. I learned it at camp. I don't know if any of you know it, but flee, fly, flow. Flee, flee, fly, flow. Vista, pamalama, kumalama, kumala, vista. Oh, no, 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 not the vista, vista, vista. Eeny, meeny, dissalini, ua, amalini, atata, kukaracha, ooh. Give me a nish, bibliot, and dot, and bobo, but that and why not, and shh. So I don't know if any of you know that, but it was coming up for you. So we have the Fool's Embrace, taking a leap of faith here, transmuting pain, and we have the orange sphere. This color always reminds me of sherbet, but Ganymede's been coming up a lot, and Ganymede's an orange planet. That could represent Venus as well. And the bottom of the deck here is the cosmic womb of the divine feminine, the number 6 of the Lovers, which is also family, and the spiral, and Gemini there. The deep quiet of meditation and stillness. There's a lot of quietness for you here. The 11 of Justice and alignment. So going deep within, into the divine feminine, the cosmic womb, perhaps, of the planet. And I was just getting whitewash from that, the underlying energy. And I'm equating the sail here with these spikes on the head here. Do you have an issue with insects? Right? Because you may be, that might be a hatred, a self-hatred wound that needs to come up. Right? Regarding insecticides. I was just getting to, what's the movie? And I just saw him, Jim Carrey. Is it Jim Carrey? You know, where they hit the wall at the end? The Truman story, is that what it's called? I can't remember. But that's what it's bringing back. So I don't know, whatever that comes up, if that triggers something for you, or you know what I'm talking about, please comment below. I'd love to know. So here we go. This is setting the tone for you guys. Going with the flow, taking that leap, perhaps child's pose as well. Perhaps trying to open your wings. But that reminds you of insects. You know, if you have an insect problem, that may be preventing you from opening your wings. Very interesting, the way that's coming up. All right, Aquarius. So you have Saggy and Aries in your header there, and Gemini in the underlying energies. So there's a lot of fire right from the get-go. Aquarius, Aquarius. The Ten of Cups just fell out upside down. Okay, so I don't know if there's an ending of the family or an emotional cycle that you're dealing with. Okay, this is for Aquarius. October 2023. One more. And I'm getting 3:24 to 25 on the clock, which is the Empress and then the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So I don't know if you're dealing with the Queen of Wands and Knight of Wands, as you have two fire signs coming up there. This is for Aquarius, for the best and highest good of all is concerned, for October 2023. And I have called in Mother, Father, Creator of all that is, and invited anyone else of a very high vibration who'd like to join us. But please let me know if you're coming in. Edgar Allan Poe was coming up yesterday. Aquarius, October 2023. Aquarius. All right, your first card out, Aquarius, is the Sun reversed. And I was just getting the Aquarius song, Let the Sun Shine. Let the sun shine, let the sun shine in, the sun shine in. So perhaps you need some more sun. You just haven't been out in the sun. Perhaps you're feeling drained or overexposed. Perhaps you feel burned by someone, or you're dealing with crazy kids and they're just draining you. This could be someone with Leo in their chart, or a negative Leo energy there. Could be a sun, literally. The challenge for you, Aquarius, is the Ace of Wands, which is new passion or growth or creativity here being given to this drained energy, whether that's you or a sun, a Leo energy here, or a child. That could be a pet as well. The challenge is offering some new passion there, some creativity. Perhaps being afraid to offer this because they may not be responsible for whatever you're offering here. The foundation here is the Eight of Wands reversed, which could be a heated exchange or constant arguing. This could be lots of blocks or feeling like the rug's pulled out from under. That could be someone not telling. That could be right, this is going with the flow. You know, it's a lot of energy back and forth. And this is blockages regarding that. It could be delay after delay. And again, like I said, a heated exchange with someone, or just energetic exchange is off. Or I'm also getting undercutting. Cutting it off. We have the Ace of Wands over here, upright. But this is in the foundation, the foundation here is the need to free up this energy flow, to get more sun. Perhaps you need a vacation desperately. In the recent past is the Ten of Wands reversed, which is the Atlas energy upright. And it's about laying down those burdens, right? Perhaps losing weight. Maybe this is something you've done in the past, but maybe that was draining. This is also, dumping a load, dumping your burdens, your responsibilities. It can be a confession, which is also lightening up your load. But there's someone feeling drained here, and that could be from weight loss, from dieting. That could cause some drainage of energy here. Challenged by a new offer. Perhaps someone's trying to get in shape because there's somebody who wants to date you. And then crowning here is the Ace of Swords reversed, which is the need for information or clarity. This is always, I always get the sword being pulled out of the stone here too. But this is a split, a divide. It can be one big lie as well. And the sword and the stone is coming up as the sun being the stone here. It's like having to drag the truth out of them also. So it could be a child or someone who you have a really hard time. Like it's a big burden just trying to get one little piece of information out of this energy here. What's coming up for you here is the Four of Cups reversed, which is for me starting over again without having finished a cycle, which is okay, right? Recognizing what's not working for you and starting over. But remember that boredom, which is this card represents boredom and apathy, is a part of grounding and integrating your experience. It's not about boredom. It's about allowing yourself to be still to ground and integrate, especially the receiving of love, which is being still and going within. So this is starting over. Were you tired of grounding and integrating, and perhaps you cut that period short, so that drained you because you needed that period to take in the experience you just had? Or are you just going through a split and starting over again? You see yourself as the Strength card reversed. All right, so you have two Leo cards reversed, so you may have Leo in your chart, but that could represent a lot of kid or pet energy as well. But there's weakness here and drainage, a need for courage perhaps, or just feeling inundated by kids. You know, it could be a mother with young children. What's around you or how others might see you is the Three of Cups reversed, which is not happy. Perhaps you're being antisocial or socially distancing yourself. You may feel like there's bad influences around you or a third party. These could be gossips as well, but this is joy ultimately, and this is not. So not coming together with others because you don't feel like it or you feel drained all the time. And the block here for you is the Hangman, which is ultimately about wisdom, about being able to see new perspectives, seeing a perspective that no others see. So you are challenged by new passion coming in, and you're blocked here by wisdom, by being still. And that makes sense with this one, right? Because we just said maybe you didn't have enough time to ground and integrate because you can't stay still. And that's kind of saying the same thing, that the block is about being still, because maybe you associate that with being hung out to dry, which could be a negative association. And you have a lot of fire over here, and you have fire associated with yourself here. And then this is Pisces or Capricorn for me. And that was a confirmation right there. And you have two aces already present. So something about trying to start something new as you're starting over here. What's coming up at the end is the Ten of Pentacles, which is this could be the wealthy family. This could be a business or community. This could be an institution. This could be maybe somebody's in a rest home, you know, where all the families gather, and perhaps they have some pets there too. But it really is a generational card about legacy and wealth, abundance here. So how do we get from all this to this over here? So what's connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo here in your read? The connection here is looking back. And again, we're talking about legacy here. So this is somebody who's looking back, going back, or living in the past. And again, this is referencing generations, looking back at the family history perhaps, the legacy, the wealth, the abundance. And this doesn't have to be wealth as in richness. It very much represents that. But it also can represent heaven on earth. It can represent an abundance of time or energy here, or effort here, right? Lots of people to help, right? Somebody's abundance may be money, but then another family might just have a lot of people who can always help out with anything they need. So what's hanging in limbo for you is the Page of Wands reversed, which was coming up, I think it was Sagittarius, as a child who's like just all over the place with their energy. You know, that can reference ADHD. It can reference other specific physical or mental issues, but this is an energy card. So someone who's frustrated or really tired, this could be a sick child as well, right? So there may be special issues that you have to deal with a child. Maybe you're trying to get pregnant and you're having trouble with that. And again, we have this energy of the seed. And I'll pull just a few cards for the end in case we need them. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Very interesting. All right, I don't want to go too many cards there. The bottom of the deck then is the Page of Pentacles reversed. So let's see what's been going on in your underlying energy here. Where do you want to start? Where to start? Well, you have this is like an ending of a war, you know, the virus being over, perhaps that cycle being over in your past. And this is doing the daily grind, juggling, you know, distracting people from what's really going on to keep people happy here. But they could be juggling things too. This could be a positive or a negative thing. It just depends on what you're juggling there, right? This is after the war. We're dealing with PTSD and looting and stuff like that. And then here's the jester trying to distract the crowds. And there is the, you know, the establishment right here of societal norms and tradition and the all boys club, you notice here. It also references marriage and religion, tradition and guidance and Taurus energy there, okay? And this is Pentacles too, so there could be some Taurus energy there. And then we have the Magician, who's, this can be manipulation, this can be insecurity and lack of tools or ways of dealing with things. I never promised you a bed of roses is coming up here. And this could be a tainted religious leader as well. But we have Gemini or Virgo there. It can be Aries for me sometimes as well. And then we have Aquarius, which is your card up right here, the star of the show here. And naked for all those to see. That may not fly with the traditional religious roles here. Someone might be uncomfortable. I get this. My parents, they weren't Aquarius. They were both Gemini, actually. But my mother was very free, you know, she would walk around naked. She could care less who saw her. My father was much more conservative, and it could be that kind of energy coming up as well. So this is this coming together, whether it's at work or any place of co-creation, right? It could be a church or a gym, really anything. This can be a hospital and looking at tests. This can be a church ceremony. This can be an architect's office looking at plans, or a financial planner. So here we have the High Priestess reversed. It could be a secret passion, or someone's telling secrets or letting secrets out of the bag, or there could be a lack of integrity and need to use your intuition. Perhaps a sister not feeling well here, or perhaps you lost a nurse, an aide, someone to help out here. And then we have the Queen of Swords reversed, who's not a happy camper. She's either grieving and not talking, or she is a very negative energy here. It could just be negative self-talk, or it could be lying and verbal abuse. And she could have Libra in her chart. And then we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. So Libra reversed, Pisces, perhaps Virgo or Aquarius reversed, Aquarius upright right there, Gemini or Virgo, perhaps Aries right there, and then Taurus in the just in the underlying energies. And we have this Court card and the Queen of Swords. Let's see what else is here. So really the two Court cards are these two guys here, so we'll just leave it as that. But there's a negative energy here. This one needs help. But this also could be a child who's, you know, knows how to get their way, to get people to do things for them. Perhaps they have trouble with school, or they have trouble getting some new project off the ground here. There's some kind of injustice or lack of fairness here between these two. And that can be at work or at school. Perhaps someone else is the star student, right? This could be a sister to the one who's struggling. Let's see here. I want to get back to the Hierophant where we started there. All right. Maybe somebody's involved in a play at school too with the juggler we started out with. Okay. So a lot of Aquarius in the underlying energies, along with Gemini, possible Virgo reversed, and then Taurus upright. So it could be an Aquarius, Taurus energy right there. And then the main read is Leo reversed energy here. And then we have this Page of Wands over here, which could be a Leo child or pet that you may have concerns about or just have special issues to deal with. And there could be two children here. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. And again, that seems to be the draining issues, the children or the pets. That could be negative messages too. This could be a lack of invite or a negative invitation or a rejection of an opportunity. And here of passions. You know, perhaps wanting to go out on a date and being rejected. So why do we have the Page of Pentacles there for Aquarius? We have the Nine of Cups and the Three of Pentacles reversed. So they're obviously not happy with themselves, or they're not getting their way with issues at work or school for a child here. Right? Someone's saying it's not fair. And that could be a mother and child trying to defend their child at school. So lack of satisfaction, a lack of self-worth. Someone trying to get over a broken heart or disappointment or loss. Bad weather. This can also be radiation treatment if this is a hospital that someone's dealing with, if there's a sick child. In the recent past is the Ten of Wands reversed. And again, this is all, you know all this already, it's underlying energy. So the recent past is the Ten of Wands reversed, and we have the Seven of Swords reversed, which is about, it can be someone who's being a little bit sneaky here, but it's about coming clean about this stuff, this lying, cheating, stealing stuff. Coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up the actor space, again, dumping responsibilities or burdens that you shouldn't carry, or perhaps losing weight, but perhaps cheating on your diet, you know. Coming clean about having taken a fall or doing something foolish here. Perhaps you felt, you know, carrying 10 wands is a lot of weight. So you may have hurt yourself and you didn't want to tell anyone because you perhaps felt foolish that you hurt yourself trying to do too much. Maybe a child was trying to lift weights at the gym and they really hurt themselves, but they didn't tell anyone because, you know, they felt dumb. So here is the Chariot there. That could be a hit and run as well. This could be where a child did something with the car and they didn't tell. And they just pretended like everything was fine, like they're standing in front of the car with all these dents in it. It's like, yeah, everything's good, no problem. That's kind of funny, actually. I know it's not funny, but it's funny. All right, so we have the Eight of Wands reversed and the Empress reversed. So she may be causing the delays here, or the problems, or not telling about the accident. And is she covering up for herself or for a child here? And again, this could be someone who's miscarried or having trouble conceiving. And you know, we do have two reversed childlike energies there, so it could be two previous attempts of trying to get pregnant. But she's at home. She could just be someone who's in lack. This could be also, you know, she's an Empress. This could be a really negative energy. She could be really mean and bossy, but she could also be the other end of the spectrum where she doesn't do anything for herself, expecting everyone else to do it, and just hanging out at home, causing delays or not telling other people what they need to know, right? There's always a lot going on with kids back and forth here, but not telling anyone what they need to know. It's coming up here too. And here's the Page of Pentacles. All right. And this could be a really good student here who, for whatever reason now, is having trouble at school. And we have the King of Swords reversed too. And there's a Page of Cups. Look, there you go. So because this could be a couple right here. This could be a mother and father with their 2 kids. This could be the father and his mother as well. Where this one's a good student. This one's maybe whiny. Maybe they're very shy and withdrawn, or perhaps spoiled and entitled. But both of the parents are coming up in a negative place as well. And are they grieving something? And if they are, this one's not paying attention. Maybe they're considered the black sheep of the family, but in a positive way. There could be a lot of arguing with the family right here, because 3 of them are reversed. And this could be a nightmare for this child here. This child can also represent rejection of the King of Swords. Maybe she's rejecting him over and over again. Perhaps she's inviting him to the house and he's saying no. The central energy is the Sun reversed. Aquarius, October 2023 into November. All right, so we have Queen of Swords reversed, Knight of Swords upright, and there's that blocked energy between, right? Constant arguing between these two. She could be nagging this one, and then this one gets triggered to let someone have it, but they're being honest. They're just being sharp. This one could be lying, or maybe she's grieving something, but there's a lot of blocked up energy between them, or there's constant arguing here, which is draining. You know, when people aren't telling each other what they need to know at home, they get pissed off because their schedule gets messed up, or they didn't know they're supposed to come or not come. You know, and there's, it's constant scheduling when you have kids, right? Because you're doing after school activities, and then the parent might have their own activities. So it's a lot. But this Queen of Swords is coming up as grieving here. And somebody else is smiling here. So she's grieving. That this, perhaps the Knight of Swords isn't listening to her. But then this one is in a sad place. But again, that can come up as someone who's always sad, right? Never tries to do anything for themselves. And then here's the one behind them saying, oh, it's that same old thing again. She's always sad. Don't worry about her. That kind of energy could be coming up. Why is the Ace of Wands the challenge here? I mean, this could be someone who's not taking something seriously as well. It may be something serious, and they need to, but they're just kind of laughing it off like it's no big deal. That Ace of Wands is the challenge. Lack of patience, impatience, the fallen angel. This could be the King of Cups with Sagittarius in their chart as well. And he could be offering sex and getting impatient. He could be getting frustrated, or he's offering some kind of project to the children here, and they're not responding. It's like instead of responding to his offer, it's like they're going back to get somebody else to do it. The King of Cups is present in the moment here. He's waiting for his ship to come in, and he's losing patience, but he's upright. So he's offering something good here. But he's becoming like this, the Five of Swords, because it's enough already. The Ace of Swords reversed. Aquarius, October 2023. Oh, there you go. Okay, remember I told you there was 2 fire signs up here? Sagittarius, and this one coming up as Aries. And we have this one here too, reversed now. So this could be 2 kids who are acting up in a split, or being divided, right? The Knight of Wands is reversed and the Page is upright. Page is excited. The Knight is a player type of energy, or they're falling short on energy, exhausted, and they don't want to go, or they don't want to babysit for this one. And the Page of Wands is feeling free. Perhaps hanging out, seeing new perspective in a divorce, or this could be an alternative spirituality. Maybe this child believes in something different than the others. But we also could have Pisces or Capricorn and upright there, and then Taurus reversed. But they could just be hanging out in a divorce situation or in some kind of break in contract. This also could be a tainted spiritual leader, so that would be trouble right here. This one could have been abused, and this one doesn't know what they're in for. So be careful about that. And then here's this, someone could be getting an ultimatum or a choice here. And you know, it's like putting pressure, you know, when someone's trying to manipulate you into something, they put pressure on you because you have to make the decision now. And of course, children will always fall for that and not walk away because they think it's too good to be true. This is the last time I'll ever get this offer, so I better say yes. When this could be a tainted religious leader here, so be careful about that. What's coming up here is the Four of Cups reversed. And the Knight of Cups, feeling rejected, or, and again, this schmoozer energy came up yesterday. This could just be someone who's moody or jealous or feeling rejected here. But it also can be the one who is an emotional player, who plays on people's emotions to get them to do what he wants. But he doesn't have any affection for them, not really. And this is coming up with the King of Wands. So this could be a child with him. It could be how he's feeling, but he's not showing it. He's looking back. You know, he could be the father of these children over here. Maybe he feels rejected by them, and that could be in a split right there. Okay, so he's not getting along with the children, or he may have had a falling out in the past with someone, right? Whether that's his children or in a marriage, right? That could be both. They're not talking to him, but he's upright. Everybody else is reversed. That was the same as, I forget which read it was. There was another read where the King of Wands was upright, but the other three were reversed. The Queen, the Knight, and the Page were all reversed. And that was Sagittarius, I think, where he was the King of Wands. You see yourself as the Strength card reversed, which is the Three of Cups reversed, coming up with the Sun reversed, which is your center card. You know, this could be draining people around you. You know, like I said, this could be drinkers, partiers, gossips, you know, net bad influences. There could be a third-party situation that could be draining. This could be kids always out drinking or doing something they're not supposed to do. But again, there's that Leo energy in your energy. So very much about either Leo in your chart or dealing with children or pets. That's all over this read. Or again, messages, offers and turn downs and things like that. No peace. And with the Sun reverse, you know, somebody could be dealing with getting radiation, right? And getting burned or getting too much radiation. And that could be being at the beach and getting burned literally. Again, there's just either there's a need for vacation or someone's always on vacation and someone else is getting irritated by that, right? They need to show some kind of inspiration or passion about something. We have the that Three of Cups is right here too, came up right here again. So clarify that, please. All right, with the Magician reversed, bad influences. And here's the Hermit, which could be me shedding light on that because I'm Virgo. So we have, this could be Gemini or Virgo as well, or Aries even. And this could be a child who's being manipulative. And then here's someone, you know, someone being sent to the doctor or to the grandparent to shed light to gain some wisdom on this, or just someone's exposing the manipulation of this magician energy over here, this third party, or these bad influences over here, talking, you know, spreading rumors kind of thing. But it's more about, it's emotional. It's not like message, it's not like the Three of Swords, which is, or the Page of Swords, which is more verbal and gossip and stuff like that. This is more emotional, but it can be very manipulative here. Very manipulative. Okay, so we have this a lack of manifestation here, you know, because if you're drinking or gossiping or social distancing, being antisocial, not coming together with people, may feel someone might just be very insecure, and then perhaps seeing a psychologist or psychiatrist, and then coming full circle, right, to complete the cycle. Perhaps there was a death that someone needed to get over, or a near-death experience, dark night of the soul. This can just be being dead tired again, which is really coming up as the theme of your message here. As why are they tired all the time? We have Virgo upright, Pisces upright, and Scorpio reversed. And again, like I said, that could be somebody with Gemini or Virgo, or perhaps Aries in their chart. I was getting charted islands, like Gilligan's Island. I don't know why. And I'm getting this, the Hanging Man is coming up as the Magician right here. Right? Because this is supposed to represent wisdom. But when someone takes their knowledge and then manipulates people with it, right? There's very different energies from these cards, but they're coming up as perhaps the same person, right? They can come off very wise at work in their job and then use that for manipulation at home. The block here, oh, there we go, and that spun around too. It was reversed, but it landed upright. So here's the Four of Swords. This is someone taking a rest, a break, feeling hung out to dry, in a split, a divide, needing more clarity. This could be trying to meditate to find wisdom here. Trying to be still. Maybe you're trying to learn how to be still. Taking a break, a rest, and again, vacation coming up, a need for that. The challenge for you is being offered any kind of passion or creativity, right? Something fun to do. And the block for you is being still, or being able to see another perspective, right? Only wanting to see things from your perspective. All right, so here is the block for you. It has to do with being still, sleeping, resting, meditating, praying, right? For the truth, the need for truth and clarity here, perhaps in a split, but wanting to gain some truth about a connection here, a partnership. And there's that Page of Swords I was just talking about regarding rumors. So maybe some rumors going on here, or it could be a child lying and spying, or dealing with some kind of challenge, you know, as far as the way they communicate. This is the most immature communication card in the deck. And then here is keeping to oneself, right? Not telling, which came up in the beginning of the message about not telling about an accident that happened, or not telling about this, which then creates, if it's a physical injury, then it becomes a big mess, because then they get injured even more. Or if they don't tell, you know, a piece of information that someone needed in order to go onto a new job, or whatever they're doing. So we have this Ten of Pentacles here at the end. The Queen of Wands is walking away and playing hardball here. And she can represent one of these two here, probably the older one there. She may be just taking walks at night, right, to get away from the kids for a break, to withhold her time, money, and energy, right, of offering time, money, and energy to anyone, right, where nobody can ask her for anything. This could also, maybe she goes to her family's house, who's very well off, to get a break from the family, her family. And then here's the King of Pentacles, perhaps her father. This could be someone also who, you know, this could be the same person. This could be mother and child, or maybe they're the same person. Or she always runs back to her mother's or father's whenever there's an issue in her relationship. So that would cause a problem, obviously. And the King of Pentacles is coming up as an emotionally fulfilled person. Obviously, he's very successful, right? He doesn't feel stressed out. He's doing what he loves to do, and he's happy with his family. So perhaps she's leaving, but he's happy being with the family, but she needs time away. But again, this could be your family, it could be your extended family, it could be your in-laws, where it's kind of like a place to run away to. This King of Pentacles, he is not just about the money here for him. He's very happy here. He's got so many options and things he loves to do. He could be seeing synchronicities. This could be the Rainbow Bridge as well to heaven on earth. Maybe he sees a vision for making some kind of business or complex even, right? A family compound for heaven on earth, perhaps to help people in need. And this may be destined. And what do we have here? Libra comes up there. Okay, so, and there could be a secret passion there too. And there's the Ten of Pentacles was reversed. So this could be a dysfunction or loss in the family, but it also could be losing money here. You know, that perhaps a legacy or inheritance is dwindling here. Perhaps a sister's going through a breakup of a family. That could be also going on there. But now it's upright. But this, you know, there's a lot of the stuff isn't air signs. So you're coming up as Leo energy, really. And here is this Ten of Pentacles. This could be your family reunion. That could be a high school reunion. Or again, coming together at like a, you know, like a new kind of healthcare facility. Maybe going back to an old job to say hi to people, or where there's a lot of people, or people who are fun, like to play games. Maybe there's some sports, you know, play tag football when you're at this reunion, a picnic of sorts. But here's the Queen of Cups reversed. So I don't know if this is a happy event, because this could be fighting. This is what happened already. And we have the Queen of Cups reversed and the Queen of Wands reversed. And the Nine of Pentacles reversed, which could be another dependent here who feels powerless. And that could just be the Queen of Cups who feels powerless there when looking back at the past. And not sharing, not telling. And again, this goes back to this thing of someone not telling what was wrong or what happened, or not speaking their mind in a relationship, the inequity of things. It's not fair that somebody else is always taking a load off and then being offered more work. This could be, right? This is when someone wants to start over and do a new project, but we just got rid of the 10 that was too much for us, and now you're putting something else on our plate. And that could be coming from a Libra. This could be the justice system. Maybe someone has to pay up, right? They're obligated. And with the Justice card, we also have the Star here, which is Aquarius energy. Or is the Justice card a judge, you know, who's kind of like a star judge? It could be a Libra, Aquarius energy, or a Libra who's a healer or star. That kind of energy is coming up. But this energy is defenseless, or doesn't have an excuse, because they're both upright. Defenseless to the crowd. And there's the crowd. The peanut gallery I'm getting. So offering, are these people at work? Are they people at home? Are they relatives? And being offered this new passion that comes up as this challenge over here. And wanting to start over again here. And it's coming from either the court system, or it's coming from a Libra Aquarius, or a Libra star or healer, or a court system that is trying to heal the family. but perhaps they're defenseless to the group over here. They're not making any headway, or they don't need an excuse. They're the court system, right? They don't need to explain to you why this is the law. So again, we have Libra energy here in justice. So, right, this could be, you know, maybe a child got in trouble here. We have the Sphinx there schooling the golden goose, right? The golden goose is always that perfect student. And maybe if they got in trouble, now they're going to have a record, and that's the big issue here, and why they're reversed now, where they were always upright, you know, that perfect student. So perhaps a child got in trouble, and it's coming up, though, right after the Page of Wands reversed. And maybe that's another side of the Page of Pentacles reversed. And then we have maybe the other child was being a bad influence on them, and they got into some bad habits. But this is a lack of peace, a need to find peace, or perhaps go away to find some peace. And then here's the Page of Cups reversed, which came up reversed here too. This could be a child who's upset or spoiled and entitled after getting schooled, right? There's no peace here. And traveling. And then the Page of Cups is now coming in, offering, somebody else might be offering love to them. So this is the way this is coming up here. Got the Page of Cups reversed with the Page of Cups being offered to them, but at the same time offering big love to the Page of Cups, they're offering their time, money, and effort elsewhere. So they're not getting this benefit of the family or legacy wealth right there, which of course will piss off a child. So the time, money, and energy here is being offered to the wounded warrior for surrender, right? So the fire sign versus the water sign there. And then there could be an ending here, which is why they need to help out the fire sign here, because there's some kind of death or ending or need to get out. This could be Scorpio, Sagittarius energy right there. And then the Knight of Swords rushing in with the truth. This could be an arrest too, somebody under arrest. Right? Especially this could be like an officer over here. And this is the Knight of Swords is over here too, coming after someone who dumped all their responsibilities, or a hit and run over here. And, you know, they ran. They got in trouble. So someone got caught doing something. Don't feel like it's really severe, but there may be an issue with having a record because this person may be a really good student. Very interesting the way it's coming up. So with the Wheel of Fortune's upright, it's destined to happen. There is a final judgment here, a wake-up call, a decision. They could render somebody weak, a child, a pet, a Leo energy here, and Scorpio here. Right? So you know, the decision comes in. This is someone being dramatic, acting up. And again, the court system or that Libra energy feeling defenseless to this group who's always whining or complaining, or no matter, they don't take responsibility for their actions kind of energy here. And that's coming up over here. No peace with the Page of Cups reversed. And again, the King of Wands could be a Libra energy with fire in their chart. Could be Aquarius with fire in their chart. That could be you. Again, feeling rejected, perhaps by the children. You know, and here's this thing about parenting, right? You can't be your kid's best friend. Because if you need to be their best friend, then when you have to put your foot down and they hate you, it's going to kill you. Because it's not your role to be their best friend. That, I don't know why I have to tell you that, but that's coming up. So we have the Two of Pentacles here. Right? Somebody might have been juggling or covering something up. And now they need to make restitution here. I said there's a child who did something. And I'm not placing judgment or anything like that. Just saying somebody looks like they got in trouble and the family may be worried about a record. So again, there's this surrender. Maybe someone has to turn themselves in. And that could just be at school getting in trouble. But again, there's the worry about the perfect student, the golden child. And then here's the moon at night, surrendering at night to howling at the moon. Offering love over here, but at the same time, offering everything else over here. So again, this could be competition between two siblings, or the wealthy family gives to the one child and not to the other. And this Nine of Wands reversed. Okay, so it's not working out. They're giving up. They're giving in. The wounded warrior there, they're giving in, or maybe they gave in to temptation or the ball and chain when they perhaps shouldn't have. But there may be a lover here, right, for better or for worse. That's Capricorn and Gemini there. And that could be Capricorn maybe swearing in court here. And the bliss here, or at least the worst, is over here with the Queen of Pentacles upright and the Knight of Pentacles going in opposite directions here. Or maybe they're going to divide and conquer and get this done. And that could be in a divorce as well. And maybe the Emperor's pissed off because they're not doing what they were supposed to do. Whether they're his kids or they're people in court that didn't do what they were tasked to do. Right? So again, somebody could be turning themselves in. Someone could be under arrest. And that could be a rest. Someone's put on bed rest. The Emperor's reversed, perhaps triggering other people, or perhaps he's feeling overwhelmed, having to lead the way, perhaps when he's not in the state to do that. And someone needs to go forward and implement a plan or invest in something. There's some time, money, and energy that needs to go somewhere. But he may feel very overwhelmed because he might not be doing well right now. So let's see what messages of love come up for you. Okay, messages of love. So let's go back to the first cards there with the fire signs energy there. It's about staying in your own lane and taking a leap of faith. Perhaps the need to be in child's pose to feel some security there. Jumping in. Oh, maybe somebody's a walk-in here. I'm getting drops of Jupiter. Somebody could be channeling, literally. Maybe they're doing that as some work. Maybe there's a child who has a channeling ability, and that could be coming up as an issue because it's not accepted in their religion. But again, this fire signs. What is the message here for Aquarius, October 2023 into November? Okay, balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. Interference, an external party is intruding on this relationship. And strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. And is that between the adults or the children? The bottom of the deck is retreat. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge, which is what the Queen of Wands was doing walking away here. And then again, this could be an issue between the King and Queen of Wands, all right, where the King of Wands is upright, she's reversed, she may be leaving, going to the family house. They may have kids, she might be taking the kids with her, but there may be issues with the kids as well. Maybe nobody told the King of Wands that one of the kids got in trouble. And now he has to take care of it. And again, the energy of the Emperor here, overwhelmed, feeling pushed to the emotional limit, having to lead the way and do everything, and invest time, money, and energy without any help or reciprocation there. After this strictly sexual card is coming up obstacles, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement, which is all about this Eight of Wands here that came up earlier. And boundaries, firm boundaries are needed now. And one more, leap of faith. It's time to make the move you're considering. And again, that leap of faith that came up in the beginning. This person is unavailable to give you all you deserve, right? So there's definitely a breakup of some kind here. But again, time alone in nature will help you recharge is the underlying energy. Okay, Aquarius. It sounds complicated. There is support here, whether it's financial support or big family support that would be there for the Queen of Wands if she walked away from a relationship. But it looks like, I don't know whether she got in trouble with the law or a child did or got in trouble at school, but there's definitely that energy too. And it has to do with someone who's normally a really good student or someone who's really good at manifesting new things or is really bright, like the perpetual student of life, who isn't themselves. And that seems to be a theme here as well, right? The energy of the sun and drained energies, feeling burned. right? Dumping responsibilities, or perhaps dumping loads on other people. You know, this could be getting someone else, getting answers for a test, or getting your older sibling to help you do your homework or do it for you. Or again, just the bad influence of a sibling on a younger child. And that could just be an age thing. They may not be doing anything wrong, except they are reversed right there. That could be bad influences around this child. So yeah, good luck with everything. Sending you guys lots of love. And as always, rise and be love. I will see you next time. Bye-bye, Aquarius.